Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jeff here, and today what I want to do is I want to talk about some topics in Traffic Monsoon that are pretty important, things that you guys should know for yourselves, not only for yourselves but also for your teammates when you refer people to the business, or if your teammates are asking you these kinds of questions, you want to be able to answer them correctly for your teammates. And I do see questions like how many ad packs do I need before I can make X amount of income, or how much can I withdraw from my account every week, and also continue to grow my ad packs. I see these answers for these questions, and some of them are very wildly inaccurate. So I want to make sure that people are on the same page and people know how to answer these questions for themselves and for their teammates. And how to figure that out, how to calculate it. It's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. If you guys are math people, I'm pretty sure you guys have figured this out already, but there's still a good amount of people out there that don't really know how to answer these questions. So hopefully I can do that in this video for you. So number one, the first question is, like I said, how many ad packs um, do I need to make X amount of income, right, per month? Okay, that's the first question that usually gets asked. Number two is how much, yeah, can I withdraw from my account and continue to grow ad packs? Okay, so these are two questions that I think are pretty important to answer. And how do you answer them there's a couple things that you need to remember in TM. And I think these things get overlooked a lot. I don't know if it's just because, it's people don't really talk about it, or it's just, I'm not sure why, but they get overlooked. Okay, the first one is ad packs um, will expire. Right? And you're thinking, well, you don't even have to say that, right? But I mean, I don't know, this slips the mind of a lot of people when they're talking about how much they're making with ad packs. They're not really factoring it in that the ad packs will expire and that they need to replace those ad packs, right, with that money. Okay, number two, withdrawals can only be 10% or less of your earnings. And that's not across the board. That's only if you want to maintain your ad packs or grow your ad packs, right? If you withdraw more than 10%, you're not going to be able to replace the ad packs that are expiring fast enough, when they fall off. So, I mean, you're going to lose some packs. You're not going to lose all of them, but if you do it, consistently over time, you're going to lose all of them, right? Because if you keep withdrawing more than 10%, you're withdrawing more money than you can to replace the packs that are falling off. Okay, so the third thing is just a note that I'm going to put because it's going to be relevant to what I'm doing my example. But currently, Traffic Monsoon pays about $1 per ad pack per day, right? And if you guys are in Traffic Monsoon, you know that, right? So if you have 10 ad packs, you're going to make about $10 a day, or if you have 20 ad packs, you're going to make $20 a day, etc., right? So it currently pays about current numbers, about $1 per ad pack per day. Okay, and I'll tell you why that's relevant is because I see people when they're asked a question of like, how many ad packs do I need to make, X amount of dollars per month? Like say I want to make $1,500 a month, right? And because we tell people that you're going to make a dollar per ad pack per day, um, people will say something like, where's my little calculator here? So people will say something like, oh, $1,500 a month. Let me just divide that by 30. It's 50, right? So I just need 50 ad packs, and I'll make $50 a day, and in 30 days I'll have $1,500. Well, yeah, you will, but what about the next month? Okay, when the ad packs expire, because you're going to need to put that money back in to replenish the falling ad packs, right? So that's actually an incorrect answer. It's not 50 ad packs to make $1,500 a month. I mean, yes, if you'll make it 1 month, but you won't make it every month. Okay, so what you want to find out is how many ad packs do I need to make it every month, right? And that's what's relevant. The end goal is to be able to withdraw a consistent income every month and also grow your ad packs at the same time. Okay, That's the goal. So let's use this example then, okay? Let's say I want to make $1,500 a month. And that's another thing you guys need to figure out. Okay, what do you want to get out of Traffic Monsoon? What are your income goals? Okay, is it $1,500 a month? Is it 3,000? Is it 5,000? Like, what's your income goal? Okay, because your income goal is going to be different than the next person. So figure out what your income goal is. If it's just a side income of $1,500 a month, or if it's replacing your full-time income at your job right now so you can be financially free. I think a lot of us are shooting for that goal, right? So you want to be able to figure out what that number is, how many ad packs you need to make that happen, right? I think that's a pretty important number to know. So let's use this example. Okay, $1,500 a month. We said it was $50 a day. Okay, so if I can only withdraw 10% of my earnings, okay, this $50 a day needs to represent 10% of what I can withdraw. Okay, so let's just multiply this by 10. Okay, and that gives me 500. And what does that number represent? That represents how many ad packs you're going to need. Okay, because 500 ad packs is going to be roughly $500 a day that you make, right? 10% of that, right, because I just multiplied by 10, 10% of that is 50. Okay, so I can withdraw 10% of my earnings. $50 a day times 30 days is $1,500. Okay, see how easy that was? You just have to figure out 10%, right? That's your maximum that you can withdraw. Now, keep in mind, if you withdraw the full 10%, all right, if you withdraw the full 10%, that means that your ad packs are also not going to grow, right? You're just going to keep that 500 ad pack number steady, right? Because you'll replace the ad packs that'll fall, you'll withdraw your $1,500 a month, but your ad packs will never grow because you're not buying more. So the question for the second one, how much can I withdraw from my account and continue to grow ad packs? Well, it just has to be any number less than 10%, okay? So a lot of different strategies I see out there, like the 91-9 rule, which is a good one. Just withdraw 9%, and then the extra 1% you use to continually grow your ad packs, okay? That'll grow a little bit slower, so if you want to aggressively grow it faster, then you're going to need to withdraw, less than 9%, maybe something like 5%, so like 95-5, 5% withdrawal, 95 back into your ad packs. Now, I wouldn't recommend withdrawing, too soon, okay? Because I think that's another thing is a lot of people start, saying you should withdraw too soon, and I look at Traffic Monsoon as two phases, okay? So there's the purchase phase, the growing phase, right, the building phase, and then there's a withdrawal phase. Okay, so when you get to the withdrawal phase, that's why I said you guys need to figure out what your income goals are, because the number that you find out, how much ad packs you need to be aggressively repurchasing until you get to that number and then start to withdraw. Okay, it shouldn't be before that. So if your income goal is $3,000 a month or $5,000 a month, then you need to figure out how many ad packs you need, right? And then work your tail off and get that many ad packs so that you can get that income per month, okay? And then you can start withdrawing, okay? And then I would recommend doing the 91-9, withdrawal plan, because then you get your consistent income every month, and you're also growing your ad packs at the same time. So your income is actually going to increase month after month, right? So if you're comfortable at like $5,000 a month, then you'll know that every month your income is also going to grow on top of that. So that's that's pretty good, right? So that answers the first question. That answers the second question. So the thing that you guys need to remember, okay, is that withdrawals 10% or less, okay? And that's all you need to keep in mind. So like I see some of the recommendations going out, like the 5 and 2 rule, okay? If you guys know what the 5 and 2 rule is, okay, I see this and I don't agree with it, because you're taking out more than 10%. Okay, sorry, let me just clarify. For those of you that don't know what the 5 and 2 rule is, okay, the 5 and 2 rule is every Monday through Friday, okay, you're going to repurchase packs. That's the 5. Okay, that's 5 days. Then Saturday and Sunday, you're going to withdraw, right? So those are the 2. That's the 2 right there. So the problem with this is it looks good on paper, right? You're actually repurchasing more than you're withdrawing, but the percentages are more than 10% that you're withdrawing. So eventually what you're going to do is you're not going to be able to replace the ad packs that are falling off, and you're going to drive your business into the ground. Okay, so that's basically what's going to happen. So that's why I don't like that recommendation. I don't know how that started off. I don't know where that came from, but it's bad advice. But there is an exception, okay, and that is referral commissions. If you have enough referral commissions to offset that 10% that you're let's figure out what the actual percentage is actually. So let's say 50 ad packs, right, times 5 days, Monday through Friday, is 250, right? And then 2 days is 100, okay? Um, so let's say 100 divided by the whole week would be 350, $350 for the whole week. So you're withdrawing 28.5%, okay? So that's way more than 10%, right? So obviously you're not going to be able to replace the packs that are falling off. So if you have referral commissions that's going to cover the extra 18.5%, then you can do the strategy. That's fine, okay? But assuming no referrals and no referral commissions, you're not going to be able to sustain this for very long, okay? So the 5 and 2 withdrawal strategy is bad in my opinion, okay? So so don't do that if you don't have referral commissions covering it. Another thing is, people. I guess what's another thing that's I think that's pretty much it. That's really the only thing that I see. I think there's people that tell you to withdraw, too much, and it basically just comes down to figuring out that if it's more than 10% or not. Because if it's over 10%, then you know that you're not going to be to cover the falling ad packs, and you're going to need to make it up somewhere. So that's basically it. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to cover in this video. If you guys have any questions on this, feel free to message me, find me on Facebook, or just leave some comments down below. And if you need me to go into more detail or you need me to explain anything, I'll be happy to do that for you. Okay, so I hope you guys figured out how you can calculate your income goals from this. It's pretty simple. If you have any questions, like I said, just come find me. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.